This time around, we've got Elon Musk, OpenAI, Microsoft, and a lawsuit that could completely reshape the future of artificial intelligence.
Definitely high stakes.
If you've been even remotely plugged into the tech world lately, you'll know that Elon Musk, who is actually a co-founder of OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, well, he's been increasingly critical of OpenAI's direction ever since he parted ways with the company.
Right, and it's really ramped up
A
recently.
good time. And now he's taken them to court again, which is a whole other layer to this story. But this time, he's not going it alone. He's brought Microsoft into the legal battleground.
Yeah, adding Microsoft into the mix changes things significantly.
Absolutely. So in today's deep dive, we're going to untangle all the threads of this lawsuit, break down Musk's accusations, hear how OpenAI is fighting back, and most importantly, explore what this clash of the tech titans could mean for the future of AI. And let's be real, how it might affect you directly.
It's going to be fascinating to see how this all plays out.
All right, so let's get down to brass tacks.
Yeah.
What exactly is Musk accusing OpenAI and Microsoft of doing this time?
So, at its core, Musk is alleging that OpenAI and Microsoft are working together to create a monopoly in the AI field.
A monopoly.
Oh.
Okay, so could you unpack that a little bit? What does that actually look like in the world of AI? I mean, we're not talking about a board game here, right?
Right. No, not exactly. I mean, think of it this way. To develop cutting-edge AI technologies, you need two main ingredients. Massive computing power and enormous data sets to train those AI models.
Makes sense.
So what Musk is saying is that OpenAI and Microsoft, because of their incredibly close partnership, they're essentially hoarding those vital resources.
It's controlling the keys to the kingdom kind of thing.
Exactly. And by doing so, they're essentially squeezing out any potential competition, making it almost impossible for other companies to develop AI technologies that could rival theirs.
So basically, Musk is arguing they're trying to corner the market and become the ultimate gatekeepers of AI, which sounds pretty intense when you put it like that. And this isn't just some abstract legal battle, right? This has the potential to have a real impact on people's everyday lives, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, think about it for a second. Imagine a world where just one company controls the AI that powers everything around us, from your smartphone to self-driving cars, maybe even your doctor's medical diagnoses.
Wow, that's kind of a scary thought.
Yeah, and that's the kind of scenario that Musk is painting here. He's arguing that this level of control stifles innovation and severely limits choices for consumers like you and me.
It definitely raises some big questions about who gets to shape the future of AI.
No doubt. And to make things even more interesting, Musk has actually added another layer to this lawsuit by naming two specific individuals as defendants, Reid Hoffman and Dee Templeton.
Oh yeah, I read about that. What's the story with them? Why are they being dragged into this?
Well, Musk is pointing out the fact that both Hoffman and Templeton hold board positions at both OpenAI and Microsoft.
So they're sitting on both sides of the fence, so to speak.
Exactly, and Musk is arguing that this represents a massive conflict of interest. He's saying it gives Microsoft undue influence over OpenAI's decision-making processes, potentially benefiting Microsoft at the expense of everyone else.
Okay, so we've got these pretty serious accusations being thrown around. So how is OpenAI responding to all of this? Are they taking this lying down?
Oh, not at all. They're coming out swinging. They're flat out denying all of Musk's allegations, calling them baseless and untrue, and they're claiming they have the evidence to back up their stance.
Oh, really? What kind of evidence are we talking about?
Well, according to OpenAI, they have documentation of past conversations that directly contradict what Musk is claiming in the lawsuit.
Ooh, so there's some juicy behind-the-scenes stuff going on here. That's definitely going to add fuel to the fire.
Oh, absolutely. This
Yeah.
is just getting started, I'm sure.
I can't wait to see how this unfolds. But okay, let's shift gears for a minute and look beyond just the legal drama. What are the larger implications of this lawsuit for the AI landscape as a whole?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? As we've already touched upon, this goes way deeper than just a couple of companies duking it out in court. This case has the potential to really shape the future of a technology that's already changing our world in profound ways.
Yeah, it feels like the stakes are incredibly high here.
They are. If Musk manages to win this case, it could force OpenAI and Microsoft to relinquish some of their control over crucial AI resources, potentially opening the door for more competition in the market.
Which would be a game changer for the industry.
Absolutely. Faster innovation, potentially lower prices, and a lot more choices for consumers like you and me. That's a very different future than one where just a handful of companies hold all the cards.
So what happens if OpenAI wins?
Yeah.
Does that mean they get a free pass to continue consolidating their power in the AI space?
Well, that's the big question hanging over this whole thing. It's something that policymakers and regulators are going to have to grapple with. This case really highlights a growing concern about the role of tech giants in our lives. Are we becoming too reliant on a small number of powerful companies for these essential technologies? And what does that mean for innovation and our freedom to choose in the long run?
Man, those are some heavy questions that we need to be asking ourselves.
No doubt about it.
So to recap, we've got Musk claiming that OpenAI and Microsoft are essentially operating as a monopoly in the AI world. We've got OpenAI firing back, saying those claims are totally baseless and hinting at evidence that could back up their side of the story. And all of this against the backdrop of a rapidly evolving AI landscape that's going to impact every single one of us.
It's a lot to wrap your head around.
It really is. This whole thing feels like a powder keg ready to explode. So as we wrap up this deep dive, I'm left wondering what's the best path forward here? In the world of AI, is it all about cutthroat competition, or is there a way for these companies to find some common ground and collaborate while still ensuring fairness and innovation for everyone?
That's the million-dollar question, right? And it's something that we all need to be thinking about as we watch this legal battle unfold. The outcome has the potential to shape the future of AI in profound ways, and ultimately, it's up to us as consumers and citizens to demand a future where AI benefits everyone, not just a select few.
Food for thought, for sure.
Hmm.
This is a conversation that's only just beginning, so stay tuned, folks. As this story develops, we'll be keeping you up to date on all the twists and turns. It's going to be a wild ride.
Definitely one to watch closely.